Hey everybody. All right, so we are on a slow roll of digging into the web speech API. And the reason it's going to be such a slow roll is cuz I really want to understand every little piece of this. I do think the more I work with this and then the more I sort of interact with the world and go out and do stuff, the more I think, man, that it will be really useful, like being able to use your words to control the browser to add, create, edit records is just like has so much potential to be so darn useful. So, so I'm slow rolling this thing, and we will uh, see where we go from here. But basically, last time I had this first part, and I should have committed the code last time so that we could see what the differences are. But I'm pretty sure I had this last time. And I think I even had some extra code that I ended up deleting because I don't think it's necessary, or if it is necessary, I want to know exactly why it's necessary. So now I check to see if the browser actually, saw one of the if it recognized either speech recognition API or WebKit speech recognition API, and then do a console log if it didn't record either. I think the last time I actually went um, to the docs, it said that Firefox was now working. So it looks like it says it looks like almost all the browsers or all the major browsers have now implemented it. I'm not sure on that. So if I have time, I'll go. We'll look that up afterwards. But anyways, so this I just copy and pasted, and I'm very curious actually what happens if you console log, if you don't set this one and you console log. But console log the lang, see if it defaults to English US. Um, okay, so what I'm gonna do is let's just spoiler alert, it works. But the first thing I did after I wrote this code is I wrote it like this, and I was like, oh, that's good. Okay, I'm glad this happened. So that means that this line here worked. So that's a positive thing. And then if I say allow this time, and I always use allow this time so that I could see what a new user's experience would be. I would like to hit allow every time to every visit to save time, but then that would make my experience different than a new user's experience. But anyways, hello, how are you? So it looks like it went through the whole process. Now I don't have a handler um, to handle the results of this recognition, um, but it looks like it starts, it listens, it did whatever it was supposed to do, and then it moved on with life. And so now I can see what like an existing user's, someone who had said accept every time experience would be like. I could just hit reload. Hello, how are you? And as you see, it's still listening for a little bit longer than when I get done. I don't know. That might have been how it used to be before. Uh, I remember it kind of seemed slow, and maybe that's what the slow. Maybe that's why it's slow, and maybe that's what the interim results is about. This guy. So now what I want to see is if I get rid of this and then I console log that. Um, this recognition. So my assumption is it has to default to something, and it probably is American English. But let's inspect here and move to the console and hit save there. It should reload itself. Uh, see. It looks like it actually doesn't have a default, would be my guess. Probably should have added something else. Um, default lang. Oh yeah, so default lang is nothing. So it probably still works. And who knows? It's got to have behind the scenes. It's got to have a default lang. But oh yes, you can actually where I do that, you can actually see what that the lang is nothing. Um, so that is interesting. Um, let's see. if I search on that in, because I still have 5 minutes. Yeah, okay, cool. Took us there. I thought when I came here the other day, I must have gone to something different. I could have sworn they had they had some kind, yeah, baseline widely available, and it shows Firefox. I do not think that this was what it was like a couple weeks back, but it looks like see full compatibility. Oh, see, this is what I saw last time. It says no. So I guess full probably means, I don't know, has, well, it just says no for everything for Firefox. Um, oh, API, oh, speech synthesis is, speech recognition is not, but speech synthesis is available in Firefox. That's weird. I have to admit, I used to be like a complete Firefox. Like I just used Firefox exclusively. I think they used to have like the best debugger tools. Um, I don't really use Firefox anymore, only because um, like they've been so slow. Like I feel like the date widget should have been implemented 5 years ago by Firefox, and we should not be dealing with like having to make date, like figure out how to, like everywhere I work they want a date thing and then they want it to work on Firefox, and it's just like I wish I could just use the date. Let's see. um, Sorry about this. Date HTML input type date. um, so that's nice, right? And it should work like that on all browsers. Let's see. But I do not believe it is supported by all browsers. Let's see if I could. I don't. It at least. Let's see. Oh, well. So it says we have Firefox compatibility um, on the date. So I don't know, and I'm kind of talking about something that when I used to work at Power Plan, that was probably 3 years ago. So it looks like since then date. So maybe with the time of date tyranny is over. But anyways, yeah. So the next step is to actually come in here and create a, let's see, an onresult handler. So I think what I have to do is say this. Let's go into a different view. Dot recognition dot on result equals, and just give it a function. I'm assuming it's going to give us a result. We probably need to look at the other one. Since I don't have the typings, it'll be really nice. I think you can get those console log result, comma result, and hello. All right, so we got our result. Is trusted, current target, results. Speech recognition. This is looking familiar. And oh, hello. There it is. Hello. Yeah, so our transcript has it in there, and so that seems like a really good thing. So yeah, looks like the next step is going. That was the next step. So I guess the next step will then be to interact with the DOM. This is not like, I'm not doing, this is what you call a lift and shift. I'm taking JavaScript code and just making it work in Angular. I am not creating like how it should be in Angular. I will do that, but this point I just want to have a basic JavaScript working in Angular thing, and then I probably want to save that out as a reference and then create a new one like with all the same stuff and make it into an Angular. So anyways, I'm out of time. Bye.